Happy anniversary.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Go.
Oh, little Ernie is learning the locks.
Just putting my slippers inside. Well, what can you say about this?
Hello.
Oh yeah, let's say hello. But another cracking mooring. We've been here for 7 days.
Market Drayton, we are.
Absolutely cracking. Yeah, we're just on the outskirts of the 48-hour mooring, and it's been really quiet. It's just been nice, hasn't it? It's been really, really nice. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, it's a sort of canal that just keeps on giving, really. It's been brilliant. I'm really, really enjoying it. But how about yourself?
Yeah, it's a lovely canal.
So what's happening today then?
We're going to go up to just up here to get some water. Then we've got 5 locks of Adderley, I think they're called.
Yeah, Audley.
No, not Audley.
Adderley.
And then we've got about 328 locks at Audlem. We're not doing those today, hopefully.
No,
hopefully we can moor in between, but it's hard to tell on the map because it looks like it's just cut-ins. So
no, I have spoke
we'll
to someone today, funnily enough, and there are moorings and that we can find up there, so that should be good.
Okay.
So yeah, let's crack on then, get this baby purring and go, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good, hasn't it? Really enjoyed that. So excited. Look at that. Most exciting thing I've had to do this week, I think.
I bet these guys are quite excited. They've had to wait a whole week to see this. Don't say we don't treat you.
We saw the man demonstrate it. You know what it's like, it'll be one of those things. It worked perfectly in the demonstration at the crick show, but it'll probably... See how it goes, eh?
What's your verdict on it then?
The verdict is, although it says 75 metres on the packaging and that's what we purchased, it's a bit of a... I can't let go of it.
Right.
Because
maybe the water pressure's not...
no, it's nothing to do with water pressure. There's plenty of water pressure. Our other hose is 75 metres, but obviously it doesn't retract the same as this. And we can go from one end of the boat to the other end and still have spare just to go in, sort of thing. But this, I'm having to hold it in place, otherwise it's just going to ping back. So actually, it's only going to work out that it's all right if we're moored relatively close to the water point.
What a disappointment.
So I am a bit, I'm a bit disappointed really, to be fair. Well, I'm having to hold it, which could be half an hour.
What a chore, eh? You have to devise something that you can sort of clip onto it or something, like a little clip underneath to hold it.
I know.
You know the type of clips that hold like gas pipes?
Yeah, I know. I might have to do something, yeah.
And clip it
Oh,
up.
I know what I could do. I've got a big tin of paint here. I'll put it on top of it. Oh, that's it. I've got a tin of paint, look.
So I know the hose pipe was a bit of a disappointment, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
I've got other news I've forgotten to show you guys. Look at those plant pots that match my paint.
I wonder what you was going to say.
Yeah. So I managed to find them. £1 in Home Bargains or B&M. But how good is that if I can try and get the paint in at the same time? Look at that. There you go. That's better than any expanding non-working hose pipe, isn't it?
What? You're standing on it.
Oh, I'm standing on, sorry. Yeah, let's move. Water point done?
Yep.
I'm in his way.
We've got the car tucked away somewhere, secretly squirreled away here somewhere. Give you a clue, just past it. So it's been quite good. Just met a guy actually at the water point, and you know it's like boaters are saying this, saying
Sorry,
that.
it's quite windy. I'm just going to move the camera a bit.
So yeah, the guy at the water point who was just talking to, obviously boaters have got different versions of what's going on at the moment with the CRT and that, but the latest story I've heard from a fellow boater is that they're trying to change the water points. Instead of, say, you could travel, say for example, half a day to get to a water point, they're trying to make it over the next 3 years that it's quite acceptable to have the water points a day's travelling apart. So that's one of the latest rumours we've heard, isn't it, basically, this morning?
Yeah, what's this boat doing?
I don't know. Obviously all kinds of changes going on, so it's all right. We've got a boat coming
through the bridge.
Yeah.
It's fine. It looked like he was going backwards though.
Yeah.
His front end looks like his back end.
These are fascinating moorings in front of this
Yeah,
house,
I'll
aren't
show
they?
you.
How about that if you lived in one of them houses?
Yeah.
It's not too bad, is it? Yeah. I'm going to work, darling. Oh, are you taking the narrowboat or are you going to drive? Well, cool.
Holding off here because we've got a tree there that's down, well, a branch really, but we've got a boat coming and a moored boat the other side, so we're trying to hold off here.
The funny thing is, we've had about a mile of straight canal. We haven't seen anyone.
Yeah. Doesn't mean the locks might be set for us though, which is good, but you're getting quite close to that tree now.
I'm in reverse now.
Okay. He's in reverse. Everybody, you okay, Ernie? Some water. Bridges on the Shropshire. They've gone now. Back to little ones.
We're not in the big cutting anymore, are we?
No.
Oh, look at that field full of cows. Lovely. What a lovely time of year, eh? Absolutely beautiful.
We've actually decided to stop. So we're just tying up now. Why have we decided to stop, Paul?
Because it's bloody glorious. Look at it.
It's really nice.
Oh.
And as much as this is nice to cruise,
Oh.
we've got 5 odd locks to do.
Yeah.
So we're just going to stay here a night, maybe 2, have a look down at the locks,
Yeah.
suss out the mooring up there. Go from there, really.
Get the chairs out.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
A little bit of sunbathing, eh?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll show you where we're moored.
It's lovely.
Well, I'll show you where we're mooring. Not finished yet.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
we've still got to contend with the Shropshire shelf.
Yeah.
Got the back in all right. That's not too bad
Yeah,
at all,
back's in
actually.
okay, although I can hear it a little bit on the concrete, but we'll put the tyres down in a minute.
Yeah, just about to do that.
And he's just sussing it out.
Yep.
And we are exactly 29 miles from Alderley Junction, 10 miles to Nantwich, that way, And Norbury Junction, which we know as Poppy Junction, is 13.5 miles from here. So there we go. Right, I'm going to get helping Paul do the tyres and we'll catch up with you later on.
That's what I'm talking about, Elizabeth. Lovely.
And the thing is, I just stepped.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, I've just about this morning, because I've stepped off the boat to tie the lines and stepped right in a cow path. I'm a bit concerned that cows are walking along here, but
Well, I mean,
look at Ernie,
there's certainly evidence that cows have been walking along here.
and there's evidence of my footprint in it as well. Look at Ernie, he's found himself some shade over there. Look.
Oh, bless.
You're all right, you're not too far away, are you?
Bless little Ernie. You in the shade? Oh yes, Ernie, well done. Cool, I might join you under there later if it carries on getting warmer. Yeah, good boy. What do you think of this mooring anyway? Rubbish! It's too hot. I'll tell you what, these guys are fast. Right, ready, steady, go! How fast was that? On your marks, go!
Are you playing with the ducks, dear?
Mum's looking on from a distance. Oh, cute.
This looks nice.
Well, today's our 17th wedding anniversary, and Ernie, from scratch, very kindly, has knocked us up a spag bowl. Obviously he hasn't. Not really. Not from scratch, because he used a pre-jar of sauce. So, a bit of a cheat there, but thanks for trying, Ernie.
What a setting though,
Right.
hey? What a beautiful setting to have a dinner.
Right.
We've gone a bit posher than a barbecue. We've gone Italian.
Yes, we've gone Italian. Happy anniversary.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
While we're eating our dinner, have a little look at this next clip of where we went yesterday. We're not far from Wales, so we jumped in the car an hour and 20 minutes to see our son doing Enduro bike racing. I mean, he's braver than us. We struggled to walk up some of the hills that he was going on. It was quite daunting. Oh no, because they've gone over the flags, haven't they? They've gone the wrong. Beautiful view with a faint roaring of motorboats. We're a bit high up and out of breath. And you'll see the bikes come. Hang on, we're right on this track. Yeah, here we go. Oh, honestly, what a view, eh?
was really something, guys, wasn't it? I can imagine that must be so exhilarating just to do that. It's one of them things where you think, oh, maybe if I was 20 years younger, I would have had a go. Well, that's what I told him anyway. The anticipation is mounting. Ernie's gathering his thoughts. Liz is taking down the canopy.
What anticipation?
The anticipation of how many locks today?
20.
20 locks today. Although there's a get out clause after the first 5 and I believe after the next 11. Where you can moor up if it's too hard. Or, knowing us, it starts raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had the one night here. Next to the winding hole, Bridge 69. Yeah, nice and quiet. So, we're going to crack on.
Well, as Paul just said, we've got quite a few locks to do, and I'm using my windlass holder for the first time.
Only had it about 9 months.
We bought it back in Fenny Compton, didn't we, on the Oxford?
Yeah.
And now I'm using it. Right, wish us luck then. You'll come on some of the journey. We're not going to just film 20 odd locks, although Paul will probably try.
Well, you know, give me something to do while I'm sitting in the locks.
We will break it up. Getting ready. Ernie's definitely ready. Alright, Paul's going down slowly and I'm walking to the first lock. In she comes. Bit of a bump in the beginning there.
Oh yeah, she's got a windlass strap on, everyone. Look at that. She's well happy. What do you think of it so far, Ernie? Rubbish. Alright, if I'm being perfectly honest, probably my worst ever entrance to a lock. The wind caught me through that gap of the trees there, through the front over. Hurry up, we've got 20 of these to do. Hanging around like, want a cup of tea in a minute, will you?
Guess what? It's raining.
As suspected, the rain's arrived. We've only done 2 locks. So Liz has emptied the lock for me. The gates are both open at the front. There's a guy in the yellow jacket up there. He's bringing his boat up, so I'll wait till he comes out of his lock and then we'll do a swap over as we go down.
Ep84. Yeah, I think it was just a shower. Paul's just in this lock. There was somebody in this lock and we thought, yes, touch. But they were going that way. They were going the same way as us, so I've still got to empty it. Yeah. I'm only 4 in, guys. Come on.
4 inch coming up. Turns out the guy wasn't coming up. I don't know what he was doing. Liz might explain later, but anyway, she's opened the gate, so I'm just going to crack through. No, we've got a song.
And they all rolled over and one fell out. If you can't see where you're going to smash into the side, roll over.
we go.
At Adderley bottom lock now, so that's 5 once we've done this one, last one, that'll be 5 done, and then we've got the 15 of Audlem. Or do we stop and do them tomorrow? Paul there in the background waiting for this lock to fill, because unfortunately we followed somebody up all the way, so all the locks have been set against us. Never mind. For some reason, I don't know why, but we're singing the song 3 in the bed, roll over. So I walked in between the locks, but I'm crash bang wallop. I think that bit is the bit that relates.
We decided to call it a day after 5 locks. Why have we done that?
That crow's laughing at us.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're not in any rush. It's one of them things. We've just moored the locks behind us there. That's the bottom lock of Adderley. And we've got cheese on toast, and yes, I know my tea. And my tea doesn't really look like a windlass, I know. My windlass has gone away for the day.
Is this one of your links again? From bird in the sky to bird on the wall?
Certainly is. That was a good link, wasn't it? One of my famous links.
Wow.
So I painted this on the wall. I don't know if you remember the bathroom. I'll try and grab a picture, but this was white, this was white, and it just all looked a bit too clinical for me. Because the flooring's white as well. So I took inspiration from outside.
What, the bird poo?
Not the bird poo.
Oh.
Gathered up some leaves and everything from outside. Some of it I stenciled on and just layered it on using acrylic paints. So I managed to get my acrylic paints back on board. And did some painting.
Very good job.
Yeah, it's just bright, as my mum and dad said, it brightens up a wet, miserable day. So,
What, so we've all got to sit in the bathroom one day if it's really raining,
well, lucky
just
enough
look at your
you can
wall.
see it from the lounge when the door's open.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's a really lovely job. And you've freshened up below as well, see?
Yeah, I've done green and that below now, so there's green everywhere that was white, because the flooring's white, so it just adds that tone of colouring and yeah.
No, it's looking very good.
So
Very nice in
without
here.
me standing there.
Very nice in here. Lovely.
Without me
It is a
standing
lovely-
there, can you get
it's
a
a
better
lovely-
shot of it? Yeah, I'll try and put some pictures on, guys, as well to
Yeah,
follow,
it's
because you
nice.
might be able to home out more. Yeah,
Very nice. Well done.
thank you very
Well
much.
done.
This is Ernie's friend, Elf. Yeah. Why are you not running now?
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Have you asked Elf's permission to be in you?
No. Hi, guys.
It's all right.
they're not running now, so they might not make the cut.
In
Don't worry.
in the end,
Oh, there they go.
in the end, Steve said to me yesterday, he said, "Can you grab his collar?" Every time he kept walking off.
How old is Elle?
8 months.
Oh, is it? That's
Lovely
why he's full
colours.
of beans. Yeah. Ooh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. I think it's Thursday the 6th of June. And just getting a bit of early morning fishing in while Liz and Ernie are snoring their heads off. It's a lovely day today by the looks of things coming our way, and it was very windy yesterday. Just did the 5 locks, Audley, and we've got 15 coming up today. So hopefully I'll get some float action. Anything decent happens, guys, I shall have some pictures. Not a bad start for the morning. This little canal roach there. Right, I better net him. Come on, come to daddy. Yes. Lovely start to the morning. There we go. Not bad. Go on. Go on. Yes. Yes. Another roach. Oh, that started well this morning. Yes. Well, these roach are on fire this morning. Half an hour, 4 roach. Good stuff. Yeah, I think I'll leave it a while to cast out again. Someone seems very interested in what I'm doing. This is one of the hazards of canal fishing. They're after the bread, obviously, I'm using. They hear the rustle of the bag when I'm getting out some bread to make up my next hook bait, and that's when they appear normally. Well, he's been here about 5 minutes. I haven't given him any food. I can't cast out, obviously. Just get me line wrapped around him. Or worse than that, actually put his neck down and reach the hook bait. Next thing, I'm fighting a swan. Well, he's still here. I've got something to do now, though. This little fella's just popped out for his first walk of the day. Morning, birds. Alright, just grab the doggy bags and we'll be off. Right, well, if you're alright, keep yourself occupied or whatever, but I'm taking it. Do you mind interrupting? I'm taking Ernie out for his morning walk, alright? We'll have a chat when I get back if you're still here, okay? Thanks. Right, come on in, Burns. I didn't say anything, Burns, but I hope he's not there when I come back, because otherwise I won't be able to carry on fishing.
Good morning.
Morning.
We're going to do these locks today.
Probably 11 out of the 15. Seen a mooring spot, haven't we? We might sort of take that up, I think. See how it goes, but that's a good possibility, to be honest. Rubbish point is there as well, isn't it?
No,
Rubbish point at 13?
at 13, so we'll be
13.
stopped before then. Rubbish will be next time, I would have thought.
What about water?
Again after 13.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
All right then.
Forget that.
Yeah, so that's not happening today.
It's a nice day, but it's got a nip in the air,
there's a
isn't it?
nip
Still
in
need
the
a
air.
jumper
Yeah,
for now, till I start doing the locks and sweating.
And we're looking forward to getting to the cake shop. There's a cake shop at the is it the bottom of the locks, I suppose, or not? Top of the locks. They're coming up, so it's actually at the top of the locks, but it'll be our first lock. There's a lady that bakes cakes in her own house.
And she's got ice creams and fridge
and ice
freezer
creams.
outside.
Yes, yes. So we'll probably pop and say hello to her and possibly grab a cake for later.
Yeah, just make it clear we have already eaten her cakes. We
Yes,
had
we have.
brownies
Yes,
and
I had scones.
scone, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, we moved the car yesterday and on the way back we passed her and it was too tempting. So we'll probably see her again today. All right, let's go then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get her started up.
Yep. Bit of a crosswind, I've got to say.
Yeah, it's a bit
Look
windy.
at the angle of the boat. That's keeping it straight.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
weird.
it's a little bit windy.
Yeah.
Might be just this area where it's quite open though.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I'll be able to do the locks if you do the actual windlass.
If you want. Is that real or is that a joke?
No, that's a joke. I'm not doing locks.
You have to do one day.
Not going down. I'll go up on my first lock
Oh yeah, good
because
idea.
of the seal.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And I'll wait till winter when it's less busy.
Oh, okay. That's
What
all right.
you say, innit? When
Yeah.
I want things done, you go, I'll wait till winter. And then winter comes and you go, wait till summer. It's a summer job, that is.
This is me filming, guys. Look how steady that is, eh?
I've had words.
See, I can do it.
I believe it's steady because I'm keeping the boat steady.
Oh, you're funny, aren't you? Always got to have something to come back with, haven't you? Eh? 20 years I've had of this. 20 years.
Lucky man.
Morning.
It's raining.
Spitting.
Raining.
Yeah, but it can only be a passing cloud. It's not full of cloud, the sky, so it'll only be a little shower.
Okay.
Alright, so don't start getting all mizog on me.
It's not you that's got to clamber over lock gates in the
I
rain.
never promised you a rose garden along with the
There's
sunshine.
copyright laws, you're not allowed to
There's
do
gotta
that.
be a little rain sometimes. I doubt if they'll pick that up, it's so out of tune. There we are, Liz just pulling us in. Just gonna hold it. Someone's going down now, and as promised, this is the house where the lady cooks the cakes. There you go. Selection of cakes, prices, some shortbread there. Oh, we've got some new stock coming out.
All right.
Yeah, what's that? Fresh brownies?
Yes, fresh brownies.
Fresh brownies, look at that. How about that?
Down there.
And they've got ice cream in that fridge there, and some pastries.
Pies and fish.
Ah, some pasties in there, yep.
Yep.
Oh, lovely. Look at this. So, top of the locks, our first lock, but this is the top of the locks. Look at that blue sky in the background. Good, we've been travelling in cloud. Look at that, fresh brownies. Wait till I tell Liz. Ooh, lovely. Ernie, what do you think of it so far? Rubbish! Thanks, mate. She loves it. I think he does too. Don't you really? Yep.
Two done, so we're just going to moor up and do the rest tomorrow. I'm joking. We're going to carry on. our little Ernie is learning the locks. And this is why you don't wear decent clothes when doing locks. That is lock grease all on my jeans.
I think he's a bit confused as to why he's actually not on the boat. I know. No windlass, running around like there's not a care in the world.
You don't know how pleased I am to see number 11. Which means we can moor somewhere down there. I mean, I could carry on and do it. Do this up to 15, I suppose. I don't know. I'll see how Paul's thinking. And this mooring tells us that we've stopped for the day. Done. 11.
Alright, sun's in my eyes as well, so I'm going to squint.
Yeah.
So we're a pair of squinters.
I don't know how haggard I looked, but if I look as bad as I feel, I mean, it wasn't just the 11 locks. It was the 5 previous to that. And then we walked up all those hills for the bike for my son as well, so...
Oh, you're scraping the barrel
honestly, it's been a full-on week, hasn't it, guys?
Oh, yeah, and you did the washing up last Thursday, and I was still worn out from that, I bet. Yeah, anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching again. Really, really appreciate that.
Cloud's coming.
And yeah, keep them comments coming.
Yes, thank you. Love reading those, and we really do appreciate all you that watch.
We've had some great comments, actually, haven't we, this week?
Yeah, really nice.
About the dog walk that we did in the rain.
You like your dog walk?
Which we
well,
really,
they
really
either like the dog walk or they like seeing
Yep.
us getting soaking wet and
Yep.
not enjoying life.
Yep. And those guys that have left messages to say that they'd like to see a bit more fishing, managed to squeeze a bit in for you, all right? Yeah, so I hope you enjoy those shots we got of the fish this morning. And like I say, thanks again. Catch you next week, 6 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Anything to say, Ernie?
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, do the ding dong bell, leave your comments, and thanks for watching.
Great enthusiasm, Ernie. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, comments and subscribe if you haven't already. Do answer all the comments. Thank you to everybody who's bought us a coffee. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you here next week, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Bye for now.